Hi everyone, this is Jim. The purpose of this video is to show the beginners of business objects a way to build a WebI report on Bex query in BI Launchpad. Um, this file is a mockup file generated by Bex Analyzer. We can firstly take a look at this one. The report has two tables. The first one contains the information of our customers. So the party is equal to our customers. The first column is the key. Second is the name of those customers. And for the three for the three key figure columns, we have month to date sales, month to date gross margin, and the percentage of month to date gross margin to sales. For the second table, we have different bill documents, the date of those step documents, the sales representative who is responsible for a specific bill, and the other three key figures: MTD sales, MTD GM, and MTD GM percent. So basically, in the WebI report, there will be a drill down connection between the first table to the second one. Um, as long as I click one of the keys or the names right here, it will just show me all the documents that are related to the specific customer, and it will show me all the records, bill document records, the keys, the dates, and the sales representative, and the numbers accordingly. So this is a business scenario we have. Then let's go to BI Launchpad and see how does it work in Web Intelligence. First of all, let me download, log into my BI Launchpad. Okay, so this is beginning page of the BI Launchpad. We have the Home tab, Document tab, and Test Report tab, so that we can easily get into our documents and our test reports. So sorry about that. It takes a long time. So okay, let's go back to the Home tab. In the home page, there are four main parts. Like you can view your recent documents, you can check your messages and alerts, and also you can view your recently run documents. And on the right part, there are all the available softwares that are in your BI Launchpad. You have all app analysis, crystal reports, and there are some other ones. But the one we are going to use is this one, the Web Intelligence. We just click that button, and BI Launchpad will help us get into the first page of Web Intelligence. So this is the initial page. Because we are gonna create a new report, we're just gonna click the create new button, and we use Bex query as our data source and click OK. Now it's the page that we could firstly select the connection, the data connection of this WebI report. We are going to use BHQ BIGS connection, which stands for the quality BIGS connection. And here we can look for the specific query that we are going to use. In this case, I'm gonna use this one. This is query technical name. So yes, just this one. You can see from the description here, it's daily or monthly finance data, something like that. And we just click OK, and we can run this query. here we can set some variables. For example, we can set the profit center that we would like to see. So in this case, because we have a lot of profit centers, as you can see right here, um, we have tons of profit centers right here, and it contains a lot of data. So to make it easier and faster to run this report, we'll just use one um, profit center from them, and we just select it and click OK. And in here, as you may notice that we would like to find the parts department data. So basically in here, we need to find the parts department data. And I know 13 stands for parts department. So there you go. For the analysis date, actually, um, it stands for the date that the analysis is based on. Right here, I'll just pick June 11th as our analysis date. So apparently, for here, the period fiscal year should be the same as the analysis date, which should be June 2014. So remember this, we click this refresh button and we find the June 2014. We select it and I'll click OK. The same day last month is the same day last month of analysis date, which is May 11th. Last month minus 1, April 11th. Okay, so for the working day number for analysis date, we can leave it blank because it's optional and it's not very important in this report. So we just click OK and set all the variables. In the next page, we are going to go to the query panel where we can select all the objects there that we are going to use. These objects with the blue signal on the left are the dimensions, and all these other ones are key figures. So and yeah, there are some other buttons on the top. You can add a query if it's necessary, or you can make part of this query panel visible or invisible. So in our case, we are going to use the sold to party, key and text, and MTD sales, MTD GM, and MTD GM percent for the first table. So let's go back to our query and let's look for the sold to party, key, text. And since there are a lot of key figures, I'll just search for it. It's MTD sales right here, and MTD GM, no. Okay, it's MTD GP right here. MTD GP gross profit is equal to gross margin, so it doesn't matter. It's just name format, and also we need GP percent, right? What happened? Okay, so now we are done for the first table, and then for the second one, we need the billing document, key, bill doc date, and sales representative. Okay, let's go to billing document. No, we need the key actually. We need the billing doc date and sales representative. We need the name of the sales representative. So we'll just use sales representative tags, which means it will generate the specific name of each sales representative. And in some cases, if you thought you should change the variables uh, you said just now, you can just click this button, and you can even reset all of the fields, or you can change any of them. But in our case, we are fine now, so I don't want to change any of them. So we have already drag and drop all the required objects in our result objects. So all these objects will be appeared in our report later on. And if we want, we can even preview this data. You can just click this refresh button, and you can see all the data right here in this session. And in some cases, maybe we will need the profit center in some case. So I'll just drag it here because we have only one profit center in our case. So it doesn't matter, it won't influence our performance a lot. So after everything is set, I'll just click the run query button. And it's gonna take some time to generate all the data for these objects, so it might take like 1 minute. Just click OK. Alright, so now we have our report. Actually, the web intelligence will just list all the columns right here, but it makes no sense, right? Because our requirement is like this. We should have two tables. One is for the customer, the other is for the accordingly the billing documents. So I'm gonna just change this table. So to make it convenient to operate, I'll just delete them all and drag the objects that I need from the available objects list. And also, I don't need the title here. I'm gonna add another title later on. So for the first table, I'm gonna need, let me see, a sold to party and the three key figures. So I'm gonna drag and drop sold to party key text, sales, GP percent together to this canvas. Okay, there we go. We got the first table. And if you like, you could, for example, you could insert a row below here. You just right click the header button, the header cell, and you can find there's a insert row below. You have one more row. In this row, you can, for example, have the total value of each column right here. So in that case, we'll just go here. We want the total value of MTD sales, right? Now it works. Actually, you just need to expand this cell to see the number, because sometimes the digit of this number exceeds the width of this cell. In that case, it cannot show appropriately. Here we have the total value of the MTD sales, and similar process, we can have MTD gross profit. Same thing. You can, if sometimes you are not sure whether your formula is valid, you can click this button to see if this formula makes sense. You see here the formula is correct. So so that you can make the web intelligence to calculate the values. And here the percentage should be GP divided by sales. What happened? Okay. You can also validate this formula is correct and click OK. Now you could have the overall results. Right here we can just type overall result here. And you may notice that there are sometimes you need to expand this cell a little bit to make the content in that cell display in full. But sometimes you can use this one. You see, you right click this cell and click this format cell. You see there's an auto fit width option. You can check it, click OK. It will adjust the width of basically this whole line, this whole column. And in some cases, you can just click, select all of them and auto fit all of them, click OK, and every cell could be auto fit. The same thing happens to, this is a header part, this is a content part. So basically you can do this to, make your report more beautiful because you can see the full content in that cell. But note that this option right here could influence the performance of your report if you have a big one. For example, if you had like, let's say, more than 20 pages of report, this auto fit can make the performance of this whole report lower a lot. So just, this is a trade-off, right? Just be careful when you are trying to use this, because some of the time it's not very hard to just expand or do some drags onto those cells. Okay, now let's deal with the second part. The second part consists of the billing document key, billing doc date, sales representative text, sales GP, and GP percent. The same thing, you drag them all into the canvas, and now you get all the stuff. Of course, you could still insert one row below so that you can add the total values for those key figures and maybe add the right overall result in here. And I don't want to do the same thing again and again. So yeah, the operation is still the same. You can just click the cell and just type the formula right here, like equals sum and something like that. So I won't do it again. And I would like to add a title for the second table, so that every time I click the right table, there's a title that displays the name of the company and also it shows all the records down here. So in that case, I'll just simply drag this so to party text object right here to be the title, and I don't need the header right here. I don't need the table to tell me if this is sold to party. It's so obvious, so I'm gonna delete it. Okay, now we have all of these um, customer name of these customers right here, and also we have the transactional record down here. So the next step, which is very important, is that I need to link this left table to the right two tables. We right click the edge of the first table and find the linking, add element link, so that there's a new window pops up. Because we right click this table, the edge of this table, so this is basically the primary table, and all the link will be start from this table to these two tables. So we're gonna use all the objects as the keys to set the connection. Click next, click next, and then you can see that we have all the components in this report. Like here's a page header, which is on the very top of this page, and we have the page body. The block one was the primary table that we have already picked. So we are gonna link this first one to the block 2 and block 3, so that uh, the 2 and 3 number 2 and 3 tables could be connected with the first table, and click finish. As you can see that there is a small square out there. That means we have already set the link successfully. So from now on, this connection has been set. You can see that if you click any of these cells on the left, the right part will be changed accordingly. You can see this is the name of the customer we have picked, and below are all the transactional data that is related to this customer. So basically, up to now, we have already set up the drill down connection using WebI reports, and this one is working. Also, if you like, you could also do some formatting on the header so that it may looks better. I won't do a lot. I'll just like add a title on the header, so that the next user could be easily know that what this report is mainly about. So I'll just say parse daily drill down for right here. I'm gonna use a formula. I wanna make it show the according profit center right here, and I just click OK. Make this cell to be auto fit, and change the font to be white, maybe a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay, so we for now we got the title of this report, and also we made the drill down connection among the two parts. So everything's done. Thanks for watching.